Good afternoon, friends. Welcome, welcome. It is a little bit of a blizzard that we are having here today. So, fingers crossed that the internet holds out. We are expecting, they are calling for between 50 and 80 centimeters of snow. Roughly 80 centimeters of snow is about 40 inches. That's a lot of the white stuff. So, that's what's happening here, friends. And it is cold. It is cold. Right now, it's like -4, -5, and it is supposed to drop down to -15 tonight. So, White Christmas and all of that. How are you guys? Welcome. I'm getting myself organized, smorganized. I'm sorry, but I have just been lazy today. That is the truth. So I hope you guys are doing well. I thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on this fine 12th of December. And of course, I forgot the advent calendar piece of paper in my office, but I think that the word we're going to use for today is like vibe. And the reason I say vibe is because it's a vibe, right? Now, not that my house is the most beautifully decorated, but Christmas is a vibe. So let's look around, right? We've got all of our tchotchkes up there, right? If I move my big head out of the way, you can see there's more tchotchkes over there. More of a vibe. There's Rosie. Like, it's a vibe, you know? And somehow I've managed to delete the chat. Oh my God. Now, friends, for whatever reason, I always use a mouse. And for whatever reason, I sat down here at the laptop and the mouse is not here. So let's see if I can get back to the comments. Okay. Phew. Crisis averted. So it's a vibe, right? You get yourself in the vibe of the holidays, and you know it's like a luxurious bathrobe to me, anyways, right? That you just sort of cloak yourself in. You know, the snow, the lights, the music, the traditions, the family, the gatherings, the parties, the ugly sweater, the crafting, the DIYs, the hustle and bustle of the shopping, and like the whole thing is a vibe. And I'm totally here for it. Totally here for it. So, tell me what your vibe is during the holidays. Like, that's the whole purpose of the Advent calendar, is that we share with each other when we talk about these certain words or whatever. Like, what does it mean to you? What does it do for you? What does it make you think of? All of the things. And again, I apologize. I don't have my mouse, so if I'm a little slow at responding to comments, bear with me, okay? Because I have no idea how this is going to work. Jessica Lynn is in the house. Hi, Jessica. Jessica says, it looks like you have a beautiful and cozy home. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hi, AA. How are you, my love? Hi, Marby. Welcome. I'm not sure if I'm missing anybody or I'm not missing anybody. I think, okay, AA wants a reading. I'm doing well, other than the onset of all of this snow. Thank you so much for asking. All right. Where's everyone going? Or maybe it's just my internet isn't working. Good morning, Op Yop. Thank you for being here. Now, I did have this originally scheduled for 11 a.m. and I had to change it because I had a delivery coming. So I had to be prepared. The dog goes crazy, barks, the whole thing. I had to shovel, you know. Anyway, we're here to do some readings. So, as you know, it's the 12-12 portal. And the 1212 portal is very, very, very significant. Not only is it the last one of the year, but it is putting master numbers together if you're into numerology, right? You have 11, you have 22. It is the time of year when people start thinking about what they want to change in the coming year. We have a lot of crazy energies happening right now, astrologically speaking. So that's what we're doing, is some 12 readings. I've got my Hello Winter Oracle, the Rustic Oracle, the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and the Guiding Light Oracle. And then I have my Yuletide Tarot cards here. So if you want a reading, pop it in the chat. I'll throw some cards and we'll see what we get. Okay. And yes, I'm smoking a cigarette. I'm hyper today, friends. Not sure why. So bear with me if I seem a little like jumpy as I'm smoking a cigarette and drinking caffeine, all the things not to do. Ever since I got anxiety, or that I've been diagnosed with anxiety, I find that I get freaked out when we have potential bad weather, whether that be, rain, wind, snow, whatever it might be. Crazy temperatures, like super cold, super hot. I sort of feel like I might panic a little bit. So this is me being hyper. So I just wanted to explain that to you guys so that you don't think like, what's going on with Kelly? No, it's fine. Op. That's what I'm here for, love. That's what I'm here for. Absolutely, Jessica. Absolutely. All right, so I guess we'll start. I'm not going to put your reading your names up on the screen because, like I said, I don't have a mouse and it's just way complicated. So I don't even know if I can do it, to be honest. So we're going to start with AA. AA says that she is tensed today. I'm sorry to hear that you're tensed. You want to say hi to everybody? Are you okay? She was not impressed. She normally loves the snow, and she wasn't impressed at all when she went outside. Look at how cute she is. Just look at her. You just look like a blob. You gonna... What? Yeah, you can't get to me, can you? Sorry, sweetheart. Sit on the couch with all of your stuff. You want to show everyone your gingerbread man? She has a gingerbread man stuffed animal. Well, not stuffed animal, but, toy, squeaky toy. Is it not the cutest? Do you want your gingerbread man, or do we want to sit in a chair here, or do you want to sit over here? Where do you want to go? Look, your treat's here. You never ate your treat. Here, let me break it for you. Yeah, you never ate your treats. Yeah, you never ate your treat. Eat your treat. She doesn't like it when I go on the camera. So sorry, you guys. It's like she's trying to figure out who I'm talking to. Hi, Linda. Yeah, the kitties are hiding. I don't know where they are. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. Back to A's reading. Okay. Sorry if the camera bounces because I'm on the laptop. You guys know the deal. AA. All right, Oracle cards it is for you, AA. All right, so your cards are beautiful, AA. We start with festive travels. You are in for an adventure. Okay. The next card that we've got is books, which is education and knowledge. And, I'm saying this not to, be ridiculous with this cliche, knowledge is power. And sometimes when we invest ourselves in knowing something, it helps us to be able to figure it out or figure a way through it, right? Learning is the key to growth. Whether you read it in a book, you watch it on a program, you hear it from a friend, you go to a therapist and they give you an exercise, something of that nature, right? We're always learning. And when we learn and we embrace ourselves in that knowledge, there is this feeling of acceptance and love and an embrace because we understand ourselves better, right? We have perspective. We have a grasp on our needs and our wants and our desires and our passions and our needs, right? When we have that better understanding, that better grasp, that better embrace, there is a sense of freedom that comes from that. Because we're not always second guessing ourselves. We're not always questioning things. We're not always worried about things. We're not always stressed or tensed about things. Because we have an understanding that things are just going to play out the way they're going to play out, right? And I can either choose to work with it or work against it. I can either embrace it or resist it, right? And when we feel that sense of freedom, when we spread our wings and allow ourselves just to navigate that space that is just for us, not all the other stuff around us, which I realize is very difficult for so many of us to do because we have responsibilities and we're accountable to other people and other things, right? But when we can take that moment for ourselves and do that, it's like we rise up and above. When we rise up and above, we have the shining star. Now look at that message. It is time for you to take front and center stage. Right? This is about putting yourself first. This is about putting yourself first. This is about finding your freedom, right? Spreading your wings and soaring to new and different heights. This is about loving yourself and having that acceptance for yourself. This is about gaining knowledge and information and using the resources that you have at your disposal while you navigate that journey and enjoying the adventure of the journey, right? Now, I love how your cards told a story forwards and backwards. Awesome. That's what I got for you, AA. I hope that you find that helpful. Today, as we all know, is 12/12, the portal. It is a great day to manifest, to get rid of what no longer serves us, and to prepare ourselves to be calm, embrace the vibe of the holiday season if you celebrate, and just bask in the vibe, bask in the vibe, lift your spirits up, Think about all the things that you want to do, all of the opportunities and possibilities. Don't focus on the one thing that might not be going exactly the way you want it to go at the moment, right? Because you have so many things going for you. Don't lose sight of that. Hi, Denise. Oh, thank you, Denise. That's very kind of you to say, my friend. Appreciate you. Now, again, friends that have just come in, I do not have a mouse for whatever reason. And so if I'm not responding to everyone's comments, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's just because I'm an old fart and I can't figure it out how to go up and down here. Hi, Bims. Good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. Happy Thursday, my friend. Okay. Let's see. Where are we now? Let's go up here. Okay, so we have Op Yop next. And it did take me down to the bottom. Yay. I'm learning new things. Now the sun is out. This weather is up and down like a toilet seat. What can I tell you? Okay, Op Yop. I think that you said that you felt greedy. That's what I'm here for. No need to feel greedy. If you're here and I'm here and you want to ask a question, by all means, ask a question. I knew that card was going to come out, or something similar to the card that just popped out. Okay, that didn't even pop out. That just kind of dropped on the table. It's all right. Don't start barking. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's all right. Sorry, friends. I apologize. Okay. So, we've got the Three of Good Cheer, Op Yop, right? The Three of Cups. It's like lunch with your besties, right? It's like the vibe that we talked about in the beginning. It's sometimes it's about siblings. Just like that feeling that you get when you hang out with people that get you, right? You don't have to put on a show for, they understand you, and you feel that bond, right? It's a connection. Now, we have the Two of Good Cheer, the Two of Cups. This is a level above that, right? This is a love connection, or someone that you are really connected to at the heart, right? It can be about partnerships. It can be about contracts. It can be about marriage, relationships. But there's usually that element of that strong bond. Now we have the Hanged Man. Okay. The Hanged Man represents a moment in time where you take an intentional break, where you stop and go, hold on a minute. What? I need to rethink. Right? What am I trying to do? Where am I trying to go? What's my, what does this all mean? On the bottom of the deck, you've got the Justice card. So either this is a legal matter, or this is you finding your balance, finding your truth, and standing in it, right? Standing up for yourself, standing up for what's right, restoring the equilibrium, right? If you think of the scales of justice, you're trying to bring that harmony. So you've got a bunch of people and everyone's having a good time. There's some emotions that are happening that I feel like aren't being talked about. So there's some stuff below the surface. And right now we're trying to keep everything above the surface. And I think that it feels to me like it gets a little too much. It's like, that's why we need to take this pause, because at some point I need to be true to myself, right? And right now, I don't feel like I'm being true to myself. Interestingly, I pulled Forgiveness as your first oracle card. And the second oracle card, I've got the knotted rope and lasting commitment. I don't know if this is you being too hard on yourself or if this is you feeling like someone's being too hard on you. But the point, the general feeling here is that you feel like hurt or left out somehow. And you're holding on to something that you need to let go of in order for all of these relationships to just continue to, do what they need to do. I think that I said this to you last night, and I don't mean to repeat, things that I said from a prior reading, but as my mother always said, you can't sweat the small stuff, right? And I don't mean to minimize whatever your life is, whatever your situation is, but you can't sweat the small stuff because when you add up all the small things, it's overwhelming, right? So that's what I got for you, Yop Yop. I'm not sure if that resonates. I hope it helps. That's what I got for you. All right, so now Jessica Lynn. You're welcome, Yop Yop. I hope it makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Oh, I don't know if I slept funny a couple of nights ago, but my neck is absolutely not happy. I already have a bad neck, like issues with my neck from a car accident that I was in, 25 years ago. So, awesome. Good for you. Good for you. I like that, Yop Yop. All right, Jessica Lynn. Jessica Lynn. Another thing that comes to mind, and this isn't just for Yop Yop, this is for all of us, right? Because I do it myself. It's never too late. Like, today is a great day for today to be the start of whatever. You know what I mean? It's never too late. 6 p.m., 8 a.m., 3 a.m., doesn't matter, right? Never too late. If you are ready in a moment, be ready and go forward. Don't wait for the right day or the right moment, because something will always come along that will derail that. It's sort of the vibe that I'm trying to put out there. And that's what 1212 is all about. It's your opportunity to reset, to refresh, to regroup, to rethink your strategy, right? To reorganize. It's a vibe. All right. Let's see what Jessica has going on. Jessica. Rosie's making weird sounds over there. Love it. Love it. Jessica. All right. So, we start out with Sinterklaas, which is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is about traditions. It's about spiritual enlightenment. It's about government, but I don't think that that applies in this case. I think that this is more about belief. In terms of a commitment to a practice, if you will. Okay? You have the Page of Canes, the Page of Swords here. Okay? Page of Swords is all about information, sharing information, gaining information, soaking up information. The more you know, the more you grow, kind of vibe, right? Are you okay? Sorry. It's like she can't jump to the sofa. Bear with me for 1 second. You okay, Rosie? What's the matter? Sit in the chair, baby girl. Come over here. Come sit in the chair. Good girl. And then we have the Six of Swords. Six of Canes. Again, moving away from troubled waters. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is lots of new ideas, lots of things coming in. So like we have all of these things swirling around our head, and we have like an excitement building. Well, we're not really quite sure what to do with it. That's what this feels like, right? So you ever go to do something with the best of intentions and then it all goes haywire, right? Because it's not working out, but you're not really sure what about it isn't working out. If that makes any sense at all, like that's the vibe I'm picking up. We've got the golden stars. The stars are lining up for the perfect opportunity for you right now. And you have expansion. You are getting ready to move up into higher levels of awareness through embracing your life experiences. So, you're on an upward climb that sometimes we are not always prepared for, sometimes we're not even aware of, sometimes it catches us by surprise. Do some grounding exercises to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground and give yourself the grace to take it one step at a time, right? To enjoy the journey step by step. Like don't force it, right? Don't force it. We're not always aware when these things are happening or why they're happening. And I can't stress this enough, to be just present in the moment. It's so hard, especially at this time of year when you got, 87,000 things happening at once. But you got to provide that foundation for yourself, right? And you need to remind yourself when you start to get excited or upset or whatever, that things aren't going according to the plan that you have made for yourself, that the universe has your back, you are protected, you are being guided, and to find the blessing in that moment, right? So do some grounding exercises that will help you to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground, and then practice lots of gratitude to just, I'm thrilled to be in this step. Okay, I accept this next step, if that makes sense. Right? It's difficult not knowing, but we don't always have all the answers. But do you really need all the answers? That's a question you could ask yourself. So today, for you, Jessica, right, manifest how you're going to move forward without knowing necessarily all the information. Can you just wing it? Can you put your trust in it? can you ask Spirit to protect you so that you feel more confident as you go along the path? Try that. Hi, Cup of Tea. It's a good to see you. Haven't seen you in a bit. Welcome, my friend. That's all the readings that I had. So if anyone else wants a reading, I'm here for it. You're very welcome, Jessica. You are very welcome, my friend. What else was I going to say? Before I forget, I will tell you guys I'll be back on Sunday at a special time, 3 p.m. Eastern, joined by Wisdom Seeker Joan and Sun Psychic Jean for sort of like a second edition of the holiday messages that we did last night. The holiday messages are simply messages from, people that we have lost, people that are no longer here, pets. And at Christmas time, it's sort of like a tradition that we do here at Dozen Cat. So make sure that you tune in for that Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And beyond that, I'm not sure. So make sure your bell notification is checked off so you don't miss anything. Oh, excuse me. All right. Anybody else want a reading? You guys want to chat? What do you want to do? I'm checking outside. It's still snowing. It's not coming down as badly as it was, because earlier it was brutal. But I looked at the radar map. Oh my goodness, you guys. It was like, you know how it has like different shades of blue for snow? It was like navy blue. It was like so dark. I was like, uh-oh. And this is supposed to last till Friday, like nonstop snow. Anyway, welcome to the Great White North. Yay. We are here. We are cozy. We are warm. The lights are working. The internet's working. We're good. We are good. All right. Don't leave me talking to myself. You guys know how I hate dead air. Who else wants a reading? Talk to me. Type something in the chat, please. No, I'm just kidding. You guys like my new blanket that I got? Blanket on the chair. It's dark green. Not sure if it shows up on camera, with sort of like an off-white or winter white tree. And it's like so plush. It's like a mink sort of fabric, I guess. I don't know what you call it. But on the inside, on the reverse side, is Sherpa. Oh, it's just the coziest blanket ever, friends. And I have these candles. I have this lovely candle sitting here right beside me. And I get these from Michael's. I come out with them for all different seasons. But I've had these for a couple of years now. And this one it doesn't have a sticker on the bottom because I take it off. It has lovely like pine inside of it. And then some twigs. It's just gorgeous. And it smells just like a forest. Love it. Love it. I've embraced my green this year. I've embraced the green. My puppy's not happy with me. Yes, I've embraced the green this year. What else can I show you guys? Okay, so over here behind me, that Christmas tree, that's one of those ceramic trees that like lights up. You guys know they were big in, oh gosh, like the 70s, 80s and before. And then they sort of like made a second comeback. That is Mark's grandmother's. And the interesting story about that is, I probably shouldn't tell that story, but the interesting fact is he only got that maybe within the last 10 years, and she's had it forever, and it works. It still all lights up and everything, and he's just tickled to have that. And what else can I point out that I can see? Nothing really. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to move you over here. Well, here's the thing, Linda. I don't burn candles. I have candles for all of the colors. You guys know that I'm like crazy with the living room and I change it all the time. I have all the candles, but I don't burn them. I only burn, very rarely do I burn a candle. Let's just put it that way. But if I do burn one, it's something that, either comes from, Bath and Body Works or something like that. You sort of can see it. I don't know if you guys can see the corner cabinet right there. There's a house right there. This is a ceramic. It's called the gift shop, and it's got LED lights in it, and it scrolls all around. We've had that for like 20 years. I love that little thing. And next to my mom's picture, we have these glass trees that have this like green sort of ribbon that goes through it. They're gorgeous. Can't see them very well. Hi, Aisha. Yes, of course you can ask a question. We're doing 12/12 portal readings today. I think that's part of the thing that I love the most about Christmas is, I bring out all of these things and it reminds me of my mom and my grandmother and, my family, because most of my stuff is from my mom. So eucalyptus or lavender. I have one, it's over there somewhere, called Vanilla Bean Noel. And I love the smell of it. And then we have a store here in Canada called the Superstore. It's part of the Loblaws chain. And they came out with a candle this year called Sugar Cookie. And we've been burning that. Absolutely, Denise. Of course. I love candles, but I don't burn them all the time. I mean, you guys know that. I have candles everywhere, all over the place. I might burn it like a tea light or something, When I first started with my channel, I was burning tea lights like constantly when I was reading, and I just kind of stopped doing that because it got, the cats jumping up on the desk and so forth, and it's just, I'm worried about their tails like going across the flame or whatever. All right, Denise, may I please ask what Spirit has for me or any of my guides? All right, what does Denise need to know, Spirit, for 12/12? What does Denise need to know? Okay. We're liking it so far, Denise. Good cards, my friend. Good cards. Have you been feeling stuck, Denise, or have you been trying to make a decision and not sure, like a crossroads kind of? Whoa, mercy. All right, which one came out which way? Hi, Diamond. Oh, blessings, my friend. Thank you. That's very kind, Diamond. Denise, have you been feeling stuck or like you've been trying to make a decision, but like for whatever reason you're not sure? Stuck, trap. You're at a crossroads and stuck. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying okay. I'm glad. I'm just thank you because then I know I'm on the right track here. Okay. We start out with the Devil card. Don't be freaked out, right? First card when you read tarot for me is, in the not too distant past. So the Devil is something that is, why does this thing always happen to me? Why can't I change this? Right? Like, why do I have bad luck all the time, or that kind of a vibe? It's about something that's toxic, something that is, think of like abuse, and we want to like break the chain. We want to stop that pattern from continuing, right? We want to get off the hamster wheel. Okay, we've got the 8 of good cheer, which is the 8 of cups. So there's no lack of like trying, or no lack of effort, or no lack of understanding. I think what there might be a lack of, if lack is the thing, is a lack of A, patience, and B, believing in yourself. And I know this is like a really stupid analogy, but that's how I do this. You turn on the faucet, especially in the colder months, the hot water, and you stick your finger under it, and you do this, right? You wiggle your finger waiting for the hot water to actually happen instead of just like cold or lukewarm. Or like you watch a pot or the kettle and you're waiting for it to boil, and it seems like it takes forever. But if you went, and got changed and came back, and, the water would be cold. It's a level of patience, right? Your challenge is your strength. This is your personal perseverance, right? You got to put your super cape on. Because when we feel stuck, when we feel we're at a crossroads, it's not easy. No matter what decision it is that we're trying to make or what we come up with, it's not going to be easy, because we've already designed it out to be a have or have not. And so we have told ourselves we only have 50% chance here. So you already feel at a loss, right? Now here's where it gets very positive, my friend. You have the Wheel of the Year. Do you not love that name? The Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune. When we learn the lessons that we have been given throughout our lifetime, throughout, the past 6 months, past year, whatever it is, if we take what we have learned and we implement that as we move forward, we feel like we are continuously moving forward. When we don't, we feel like we're spinning our wheels. When we spin our wheels, we feel stuck. We have to deal with this sometimes, this same pattern repeating itself over and over and over and over again. Yes. On the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Candles, the King of Wands. This is someone who is compassionate, someone who is excited, someone who is large and in charge. They're a great entrepreneurial spirit. They're like the person that looks after everyone, and they love being in that energy. Very creative person. So in other words, you have all the power and all of the things that you need. You just need to get out of your own way. We have courage in your oracle card, backing up the strength card. Okay. You've got the axe and the breakthrough. That is the bringing those lessons forward. And you've got the Lantern and new opportunities. No health insurance. Now, forgive me because I'm not American, I'm Canadian, so I don't know what that means or what that could mean. Although I'm not an idiot, I get it. That's not a good place to be. So number one, we need to ask like a different question to find out, is that going to happen for you? But based on the cards that I've got, I believe what it's telling you is that you can't. And when I say you can't, obviously you can do whatever you want. But Spirit is suggesting, as you asked, that you change your mindset about this. You can't think this isn't going to happen. You have to think it's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to find a way because I don't accept anything different, right? You're not going to let it, fill you with fear and anxiety and stress and be afraid of it, curl up in a ball. You're going to come out swinging. You're going to fight for it. And I'm not in any way trying to be, change my reading. I don't know what people in the States do when they don't have health insurance, but there's got to be programs. There's got to be resources out there where other people are in similar positions. Find out what they've done, maybe. Pray for it. Ask your angels for help with it. Ask them for answers, right? Do not give up. Do not give up. You deserve health care and health insurance, and you have to trust and believe that you are going to find it. Right? And I'm sorry that I don't have anything else for you, but that's what the card said, is that new opportunities, a breakthrough. So I feel like Spirit is saying, like, hang in there, it's coming, right? Do not give up hope. And of course, I send you all my love and my blessings and hope that changes for you very, very soon. I can imagine how scary that, that circumstance must be. No thanks to the new person coming in, who will only continue, and more people will find themselves in that position. Don't get me started. I am not a happy Canadian when it comes to that stuff. So let's get off that, Kelly. But thank you, Denise, for trusting me with that information. Diamond says, may I please have a message from Spirit? What I need to know if time. Thanks. Of course. I got nothing but time. We're having a snowstorm here. We're expecting 80 centimeters of snow. That is round about 40 inches. 40, friends. 40 inches of snow. On top of the 2.5 feet that we've already got. Welcome to the Great White North. And it's not even winter officially. Woohoo! So, as long as the power holds out and as long as the internet holds out, I got all the time in the world. I got nowhere to be. Even the dog doesn't want to go outside. We put her little sweater on her, and her sweater has like a Sherpa line in it, and it's good enough for just popping in and out, right? She went out in the backyard. She literally went out and she turned around, came right back in. She was like, no, thank you. I am not into this. I don't want no part of it. All right. Diamond, I'm not sure if you heard me before, but I don't have a mouse today. I don't know where it is. It's off the table. So I'm not putting anyone's names up on the screen. So, but this is for you, Diamond. All right. Diamond, what does Diamond need to know, Spirit, on the 12-12 portal? Now, friends, whoever is out there listening, remember that today is the 12-12 portal, as we have continued to say. It is a great day to manifest. So if you have something that you want, something that you feel you need, something that you desire, something that you're passionate about, today is a great day to get that out there in the universe. Diamond, 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 diamond. Your cards don't want to come out. Okay, cool. No, I was just saying this is for you, Diamond. I don't have a mouse, so I'm not putting people's names up on the screen, but this is for you. All right. I don't usually get confused by people's cards, but I'm confused. Let me pull another card. I don't like being confused by cards. Interesting. You have the weirdest cards. Sorry, but you do. Okay. I'll tell you what I got, and then maybe you can help me make sense of them, okay? So we've got the Knight of Good Cheer, the Knight of Cups. The only thing that makes sense to me when I see all of the cards around it, maybe not right now, but not too long ago, you might have been feeling a little overly sensitive. People like annoying you, pissing you off, and you're not really sure why, or like maybe you overreact and you're not really sure why. Like your emotions are kind of like ding, 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 ding. And you're trying to like, yeah, whatever. Could be like your creativity is jammed up and you're like almost like a writer's block kind of thing, and like you're trying to do all these things to get it moving and it's not. If that makes any kind of sense at all. You've got the what is this? The Page of Canes, the Page of Swords. And so I feel like you're doing everything that you know to do to, to counteract that, to kickstart it, to get things moving. It's like there's like a squeaky wheel somewhere, and you're trying to do whatever you know to do to make it so it doesn't squeak anymore, because the sound is driving you nuts. In the challenge position, you've got the Ace of Wands, which is lovely because, it's like possibilities and opportunities, like newness, right? And you've got this 9 of gifts, which is like wish fulfillment. So there's this feeling of like, phew, okay, everything's fine now, which is great that you know that you get there. But that's what I'm saying. Like these, I'm a bit confused by your cards. Then you've got the 3 of candles on the bottom of the deck. Now here's where something makes sense to me, right? The 3 of candles, the 3 of wands. This is your vision. This is your dreams. This is your expansion. So as you start to move out of this energy, you have this new thing, this new spark, right? You're feeling good. You're feeling contented. Like you've got everything that you need and you're dreaming about the future. All of that is wonderful. All of that is wonderful. Okay. So this is not these are the first cards that I pulled. These are the 2 that I pulled to help me. We've got stretch yourself. It is time to move past your comfort zone and into the unknown. And you've got collaboration. Say yes to exciting new opportunities and partnerships that are on their way now to you, which coincide with all of these cards, right? What didn't make sense to me, and this could be just because of the first 2 cards, were these cards here that I got, on thin ice and the bear. So rest and retreat and use a gentle touch. So if you are beating yourself up because something isn't working the way that you think it should, or fast enough, or like your bar of expectation is like up here somewhere, you got to bring that down a notch, right? You've got to like see what's around you, like see everything, not just your eye on the prize, but everything. As I don't feel like if you blink you'll miss it, but I feel like it's going to be stuck in front of you that literally you're going to trip over it. But because you might be so focused on, I got to get this, that you might actually trip over it and miss it. If that makes any sense at all. I'm reading for you, Debbie, or Diamond, sorry. I did say that when you came back in the room. You must have missed me. I'm reading for you. So I don't know if any of that makes any sense to you at all, but that's what I've got for you. And there seems to be like a general theme of this all day today for everyone's readings, is to just, to slow down and to embrace it. And what was the word that we chose today? The word that we chose was vibe, right? The holiday season is a vibe. No matter what holiday it is, whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah or Diwali, whatever it is, right? It is a celebration. It's a feeling. It's invoking emotions, and there are traditions and beliefs and occasions and time away and time off and time spent with friends and family. Like the whole thing is a vibe. And it feels very much like in all of these readings, the general message is to be present and enjoy the vibe, right? Feel the vibe, embrace the vibe. It does make sense? Okay, good. Because listen, it doesn't have to make sense to me. It only has to make sense to the person I'm reading for. But it does get a little tricky when I can't like get my words out. You know what I mean? I was like, what? It just feels like you're being way too hard on yourself. Way too hard on yourself. Like anything but 98% is, crap. I don't know why, but it's like, if you're looking for a boyfriend or a husband or, wife or a girlfriend. I've only ever looked for a husband, but you know how you watch all those movies and, the girls have the list, right? They've got to like have all of these things and check, 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 check. And that's never the person, right? What looks good on paper isn't the reality of the situation, because there's other things to take into consideration. That's kind of what this feels like in a way, right? You have your way of doing things, and that is your way. But maybe if you just like back up a little bit and back off yourself a little bit, that you're going to see all the good stuff happening. And good stuff is happening. You don't want to miss that, right? You've been waiting for a long time for things. Haven't we all, my friend? Haven't we all? All right. I don't know where everyone's going. I've got 3 people watching. If you guys want to go about your day, I'm happy to call it a day. If anyone else wants a reading, if you guys want to chat, just let me know. I'm here for it. Oh, thank you, Diamond. I appreciate that feedback, because I'm never sure. I only can give you what I feel. So I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the feedback. It has temporarily stopped snowing for anyone who cares. We are not sure how long that is going to last. Linda, did you ask for cards or no? Because I can't remember. You think it's nap time? You know what? I tried to nap this morning because, okay, so I don't normally eat before I do readings. I don't know why, because sometimes I like feel different things and sometimes it makes me feel icky. So I ate last night after I was done my stream, and I sat out here and I ate, and I passed out cold in the chair, like narcolepsy set in right after I ate. And I woke up at like 5 a.m. And then, of course, the whole house gets up and I'm making coffee and feeding the animals and doing all the things. And then I tried to go back to sleep because I was tired. But that did not happen. So I could curl up with Puppy, turn the fireplace on, turn a good old Christmas movie on, and just have a nap. Speaking of Christmas movies, I just watched a really cute one. What is it called? I think it was called A Gift for Leah. I think it's a Hallmark Christmas movie. It's cute. I liked it. I liked it. All right, let's pull a card for Linda. Let's pull you one of these guys here. Just found out my sister is going away for the Christmas vacation, like the Christmas period. She's going to Jamaica with her family. Lovely. Very excited for them. Going to have a great time. And we will see them when they get back. All right. Why do you do that to me, cards? Don't give me a card like that. Linda, did we not get this card for you the other night? Because if we did, that's just crazy. The snowball effect, you are on a roll right now. You tell me if we got this card for you the other night. Here's what's interesting. I pulled this card first, okay? Don't be fooled by the title. It says Crossroads, number 11. A new business adventure, project, or career is currently in the works for you. And then you back that up with you are on a roll right now, which means that, don't let today go by without doing some more manifesting, because my friend, you are being heard. It's like they are listening, your prayers are being answered, you are ready, things are happening for you. You may not be aware, but things are happening. I feel like 2025 is going to be a fabulous year for you. And I'm going to add this. I feel like in 2025, probably within the first 3 months, that at some point you are just going to stand there and it's not like any particular day or any particular thing has happened, but you're just going to go, whew. It's not going to be a big moment. The point I'm trying to make is like you're going to feel it. You're going to feel that weight just gone. Today, I want you to manifest that. Imagine that feeling just whoosh. How cool would that be? How cool would that be? That's what you manifest on 12/12 today, my friend. Now with that, you can go have a great nap. Hi, Vicky. How are you, my friend? It's a 9-year and a personal 9-year for you. I love that, Linda. I mean, do it up, my friend. Do it up, right? All right, now I'm freezing. The temperature must have dropped yet again. It's so cold. We're just grateful that we're not hearing the snow slide off the roof. We have a steel roof on our house. And so this part that I'm sitting in, I've explained this before, is the original part of the house. But there are 3 additions on this house. So the kitchen is an addition. And then the next part is an addition. And then where you guys see me normally in my office, that's the 3rd addition. And so there's many different roof lines. And so when it gets mild, after it has snowed, it lets go and it comes down with a crash. Usually scares the bejeebers out of us. And it's snowing like a snow globe outside yet again. Welcome to Canada. Yep. Welcome to Canada, my friends. Welcome to Canada. Vicky, you want a card? You want a reading? Let me know. It's like I'm putting everyone to sleep. Nobody's saying anything. It's like crickets moving here. I get it, though. I get it. I'm just happy that you all came today, and any part of the day that you spend with me is wonderful, and I am very, very, very appreciative of your support. Right. What you said, Linda. Like, it's okay when you use the shovel, but when you have to break out the snowblower, like, we got problems. All right. For the 12/12 portal, Vicky. I have something outside my house. Hold on a second, you guys. If the dog starts to bark, I do apologize. Please hold, because I think that this could be for us. I'm not sure. I don't know how the heck they're even going to get in here because it is so bad. Like, I haven't shoveled or anything. One moment. Good girl. Yes, you did a good job. You did a good job. Good girl. We have this gate here, friends, because Rosie has tried to run away. All right. All right, hold on, Rosie. I'm coming. You want to check the packages? You want to make sure they're okay? You want to check? Do you want to check the packages? Look. What's that? So sorry, friends. So sorry. She inspects all the packages that arrive. Like the good little puppy that she is. Okay. Oh, it's freezing out. All right. Vicky. We got gradual shift and standstill. You okay, baby? Yes, a good girl. Come on. Come. Rosie, come. I feel like it's like not taking enough time to I don't know, like appreciate something or just embrace it. You know what I mean? It's like things are happening, everything is good, it's not really bad, but it's like, but I'm not like just like relishing in it or, you know, wrapping myself in it for a minute so that I can fully enjoy the feeling of it. Does that make sense? Oh my God, I'm freezing all of a sudden. Woohoo! Yeah, it feels it doesn't feel like it's like overwhelming. It's just, you know, you deserve to take that moment to appreciate, you know, success or a good thing or something like that. Like that's what it feels like, right? Again, today our word was vibe. We talked about how the holidays are a vibe. And we've talked about how 12/12 is an opportunity to, you know, refresh and restart like for the new year, right? And So today we take that opportunity where we stand still and we're just like, oh my gosh, like I actually did this. This feels amazing, right? So take that opportunity is kind of what I'm trying to say to you, love. I am spot on. Woohoo! I thank you, my friend. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Let you get back to your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry I had changed the time of the stream, but we're, like I said, we're in the middle of a snowstorm here. It is what it is. I cannot control the weather. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will be back live on the 15th, which is Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, different time for me than I normally do. We will be doing another version of Holiday Messages with Sun Psychic Jean and Wisdom Seeker Joan. So hope you guys can tune in for that. And I don't remember what comes after that. I apologize. Make sure your bell notifications are checked off so you don't miss anything. And wish us luck with the snow. Oh, thanks, Bims. It was good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you. And I will see you when I see you next. And until then, many blessings. Bye, everybody.